This is part 2 of section 11.8. A 25-year-old can purchase a 1-year life insurance policy for $10,000 at a cost of $100. Past history indicates that the probability of a person dying at age 25 is 0.002. Determine the company's expected gain per policy. Okay, so if the person dies, that probability is 0.002. So the probability that that person lives would be 1 minus this, which would be 0.998. Okay? If the person lives, then the company doesn't have to pay out anything, and then the company makes $100 on that. Okay. Now, if the person dies, they brought in $100 to begin with, but then they have to pay out $10,000 because the person died. So that's going to be a loss of $9,900. Okay, so what is the expected value on this? The percentage times the amount, so 0.002 times negative 9,900 plus the probability times the $100 profit. Do your multiplication, that is negative 19.8 plus multiply here, you have 99.8, which gives you 80. So expected to gain $80 per policy. All right. If you have an oil company and this oil company has 2 sites on which they could drill, and here are your options. Site A, if oil is found, you can expect to get $80 million. And if no oil is found, you're going to lose $10 million. And the probability of finding oil there is 0.02. Okay. In site B, the profit is much larger if you can find it, but your loss is also greater if you don't find it, and the probability of finding oil is lower. So which side has the bigger expected profit and by how much? Okay, so the profit if oil is found, that probability is 0.2. I'm just kind of organizing my information here. The loss will be, the probability of that would be 0.8, which is 1 minus 0.2. So for site A, we have 0.2 times 80 plus 0.8 times, this is a $10 million loss, so it's minus times minus 10. So this gives you 16 minus 8, which is 8. So this has an expected value of $8 million. All right, for site B, the profit if oil is found is 120, and that probability is 0.1. This is a loss, so that's going to be negative 18, and its probability would be 0.9, which is 1 minus 0.1. So site B has 0.1 times 120 million plus 0.9 times a negative 18 million, because that's a loss. Multiply here and you get 12 minus 16.2, which gives you negative 4.2. So for this one, you expect a $4.2 million loss. Okay. This one has a profit, this one has a loss. So which one has a larger expected profit? Definitely site A. Now, how much more? Well, that's going to be the $8 million minus the negative 4.2 million, which is 8 plus 4.2, which means these are $12.2 million more in profit is what is expected there. Okay. A service that repairs air conditioners sells maintenance agreements for $80 a year. The average cost for repairing an air conditioner is $350, and 1 in every 100 people who purchase maintenance agreements have air conditioners that require repair. Find the service's expected profit per maintenance agreement. Okay, so the probability that they have to repair would be 1 out of every 100. So the probability that they do not repair would be 99 out of 100. If they don't have to repair, then they gain $80 for each one. Okay, but if they do have to do a repair, then they have that $80 that they brought in, but then the company has to spend $350 to make the repair, which gives them, means that they end up being $270 out of pocket on that particular situation. So what is the expected value? The probability times the amount. So 1 over 100 times negative 270 plus 99 over 100 times 80. That gives you negative 2.7 plus 79.2, which gives you 76.5. So they expect to get $76.50 per maintenance agreement.